Another episode, Chad Williams Fixes All. In this episode, we're going to be removing the mirror from this Chevy Trax. Let's get to it. So the first thing you want to do the door panel removal is open the door on the door that you want to remove the panel on, and then you're going to have two screws to remove. So these two screws are located, one here within the door handle, and then one right here where the lever is for opening the door. They're both behind caps. We'll go ahead and show a picture of those right now. And to remove those caps, the best thing to use is a small pick tool like this. This is an angled pick. We'll have this down in the description below, so you can purchase one yourself, so that way you can get your job done nice and easy. But this angled pick is going to give a nice little angle to actually unclip and then pull out those dust caps. So let's go ahead and remove those dust caps, and we'll get to the 7mm bolts underneath of it. So this is the screw that's in the door handle. You have a little dust cap here that covers it. You just want to take your pick tool, reach in here, and you're just going to pull it up. Now with it completely pulled up, you can see there's a 7mm screw under there. We can go ahead and undo that. So with our 7mm, go ahead and put it on that screw and remove it. And then for this other screw behind the door lever, you want to take the pick, put it right here. And then pull out. You'll have the 7mm under here. We'll go ahead and unscrew that. Now with those two screws out, you can go ahead and pull from right here. And then come all the way around. Now once you get all the clips undone, you can keep wiggling it up. And then if you have the electrical connectors that you still have to unplug, we'll go ahead and get a shot from the other side to show you what it looks like. The two electrical connectors are right here. You just want to pull the red clip out on this one, then you can release it. And this one doesn't have a red clip. You're just going to pull that one out. So those two are completely undone. And then you have the door handle cable. You just want to lift up on this guy. And then pull out. When you pull it out, you're going to be able to get enough cable out to slide it around and lift up. The little ball in here goes within this slot here. You can only get it out when it's like this. It won't come out when it's like that. That's the reason you have to remove that clip. So with that removed, we can now remove the panel fully. Now that the door panel's off, we can go ahead and start by pulling back this plastic. This plastic is just a self-adhesive, and it goes right back on after you're done. It's good for like a water barrier, some noise reduction, stuff like that. So you want to first look at this electrical connector here. So this electrical connector is just held in by one clip here, and then remove it. And then you have this rubber garment. You can just kind of get your hand down in here and pull it down and pull towards you. That will release it from its hole. And once you get it released from the hole, you need to slide it back through and then up and bring it out like this out of the big hole. Next, there's going to be 3 nuts that hold on the mirror to the side of the car. Let's go ahead and get a better shot of those 3 nuts. So just like I mentioned, you have those 3 nuts here, 1, 2, 3, and then there's 2 locators as well. So we're just going to go ahead and undo those 3 nuts, and then the mirror will be ready to come out. And now this is the last one. Make sure you're holding the mirror on the outside while you're removing this one, so that way it doesn't fall on the ground. Now with the 3 nuts out, we can go ahead and just lift up. Make sure the wire comes with it. So now with the mirror out, we can go ahead and replace it with the new one. You can go ahead and find the new one in the link below, along with all the tools that we had to use in this video. You can go ahead and take your new one and reinstall it the exact same way this one came out. All right, so I'm finishing up tightening these with just the hand tool, so that way I don't over torque them. You don't want to break your brand new mirror. And now with those tight, you can go ahead and feed the wire back to the hole. As well with the rubber garment. And then reconnect. Put the water barrier back on. And then put the door panel back on in the same exact reverse way that we took it off. Now to reinstall the door panel, it's just in the exact opposite. We want to take the door lever cable, slide it in, and then pull it around, get it to go back in the hole, and then re-clip back in there. So it's just all one fluid motion. You can kind of test it after the fact, make sure that it works correctly. And then you have the electrical connectors here, the two. Plug the first one in, white one's on the bottom, and the other one's on top. And then push that red safety clip back in there. Then we can go ahead and put the door panel. Right, now we can go ahead and work on getting the door panel back in here. So you want to start with the door lock, slide it in to the hole. Then I like to start on the side over here. Make sure it stays tight against this. And then just kind of walk it in all the way through. And then you can kind of peek down in here and see if you're lining up with the door pins. Kind of give it a little push. You can start hearing them click in. So I'm just going to click the one in up there. Take a look on this side. That one just snapped in right there. Make sure that's looking good up top here. And then we can go ahead and snap them all the way around. And now your door panel's back in. We can go ahead and mess with the two 7mm bolts and put them back in. Starting with the one on the door handle, just going to put your screw in there. Tighten it on down. Push the dust cap back on. Go ahead and put in the other screw. And then the dust cover. And there we have it. That's how you remove and install the side mirror on this Chevy Trax. It's going to be very similar for a Buick Encore. But if this video helped you, please make sure to click like, subscribe to my channel, and also check my other Trax videos. I got a whole bunch out there. But until next time, thanks for watching.